Hello. Today I want to show you a digital art technique I've been playing with, as I've been having a lot of fun with it and I really like its effects. This kind of technique is more often seen by mixed media artists using washi tapes, which I want to try out as well, but I'm a little bit clumsy with a craft knife, so I'm sticking to digital for now. It's a good way to add a bit of color to a line art piece when you don't feel up for full coloring too, which I definitely need more of. We're going to be using this picture of Frit that I've had around for a while, as it has some bold shapes that I think will work nicely. As you can see, I've already added the shading, although you won't see the effects of that until later when I've rearranged the layers. These are the digital papers I'm going to be using. There are some beautiful papers available on Etsy, and I was pretty surprised that I was able to find some suitable ones in Frit's color palette. I like to start with the skin when I'm coloring, because it feels like it's in the order of getting dressed. Ha ha ha. Frit is an undead character, so I get to use an unnatural skin tone for him, and in this case this white and gray rose paper seemed perfect. Eyes, nose and mouth are next, and I was actually able to use a paper with both green and black in it. Frit has black scara and glowing eyes, so I'll need to tidy it up a little bit later, but I like how it looks a lot. Hair is one of my favorite things to draw, so I'm always really eager to see how it looks when colored too. There were so many lovely galaxy papers in this set, but this one caught my eye. I nearly forgot to color his eyebrows though, oops. Most of Frit's outfit is black, but I wanted to use different papers for the different garments. This brocade pattern is for his cloak, and seeing it here, I'm tempted to add something similar into his proper design. I did both of these two at the same time because they're very small, and both papers are from the same pack too, so they look excellent together. It's the glitteriest that Frit has ever looked, ha ha ha. Frit's scarf is one of my favorite parts of his design, so I spent way too long trying to decide which paper to use for it. It has a floral pattern in its actual design too, but it's not nearly this vibrant normally. And this is how he looks when the shadow and highlight layers are added back in. I'm using Photoshop, and the shadow and highlight layers use different blending effects to still allow the papers to show through. The shadows use multiply, and the highlights use overlay. A more knowledgeable Photoshop user will be able to explain how these work better than I can, but I've found that those are the ones that work for me. I'm definitely going to do more pieces like this, as it's been a lot of fun and I really like how it came out, and it ties in well with some of the digital journaling I've been playing with lately as well. Frit's actually the subject of some of that too, so you might be seeing a fair bit of him over the next few months. As such, if you see any nice green and black papers, please point them in my direction. Anyway, that's all from me for today. Catch you next time.